So that, ooh. Hello folks, by now you know about the £10 Tesla, but for the first time I'm going to make a change to it, and it's one that I make on every car that I get, and it's the floor mats. These floor mats are fine, the standard ones, but they're not amazing. And what I want is something that's all weather and a perfect fit. And that's why I've just been and picked these up from the post office. It's my 3W perfect fit all-weather car mats. Let's get them unboxed and then we'll get them fitted into the car. Okay, so let's have a look at the mats we've got. We have the boot liner, which is great. That all feels rather lovely. And then in here, you can get all different configurations. You can just get the main floor mats for the car. This is the one for the trunck. Or actually that one is the trunck, I can see. That's the one for the back seat, which is why it's huge. And then this is the one for, you know, the Tesla under the floor, you get sort of an extra boot section. A lot of cars have an underfloor boot, but the one in the Tesla is huge. So that goes into that. Then we've got driver's side. You'll see these are the ones with the carpet attachment on. I've already shown you those before in my Tesla Model Y, but they're absolutely fantastic. This stuff, when it gets dirty, it seems to just repel a lot of the dirt, and it's really easy to clean, but quite lush. You can get them just as the kind of rubbery material if you prefer, but I think having the carpet is a great addition, and they're not that much more expensive. That's still the middle one. There we go, so that's going to go along the back of the car. And then we have the driver's side. I've even got a 3W floor mat air freshener, which is fantastic. Right, so let's get all this into the car. We're going to start off with the main floor mats in the car, and then I'm going to do the boot sections. I'm going to take out one of the original ones first, just so you can see the difference. Okay, so this is the standard carpet mat that came in the Tesla, and it's quite decent, to be fair. It's certainly not a cheap and nasty mat, but it's nothing exceptional. But when I show the next bit, you'll understand why I think it's a good job to get these perfect fit mats. So when I collected the Tesla, someone had put like salt down or something. I don't know if they were expecting icy conditions, but it certainly wasn't. And you can see there that even though this car's done less than 100 miles, some of that salt from the bottom of my shoes has got underneath the car mats, which is why the perfect fit mats, I think, are a bit of a no-brainer. So if we now look at this 3W floor liner, you'll see it's got an edge to it all the way around and quite a decent lip. So if you were to spill something there, imagine you spilled a drink in your car, like a coffee or something, it's just going to sit inside this. It's not going to damage the actual carpet or the floor of the car at all, because it's going to sit in here. And then these things are the easiest things in the world to clean. You can give them a good scrub, you can jet them down, do what you want with it, it will get clean very easily. The other good thing with these is, unlike a lot of kind of rubbery car mats, there's absolutely no odour, and there's no danger to pets or pregnant people or anything like that. I probably should have cleaned the floor first before I put this down, but just like Mel Gibson in the Lethal Weapon movies, I don't play by the rules. Right, so that one's in. I'm going to take out the phone and show you a bit of a close-up. So you can see there how you've got that ridge, and it stops dirt getting down there. Getting down into the actual carpet. It will stop liquids going in. You've got a nice cushioned area for your feet, which is really quite thick. If you look at the thickness on that, and then look at the thickness on the standard one, which actually doesn't come with any additional protection there. I mean, you're probably looking at, I don't know, half a centimetre on there. And if we go here, you've got a significantly thicker mat. And to swap that over has taken me about 15 seconds. So I'm going to go around the rest of the car now, get all the original mats out, get the new ones in, and then I'll show you around the car at the end. So that's the cabin all sorted. We've got the rear seats there. A little bit of a kink in there at the moment, but it just needs to settle down now it's out of the box. The driver's side you've already seen. And then round here, we have the passenger side. And just look at that. Like, there's literally no gap going down the side there. And if you did get this wet or filthy, you can just unclip it and pop this back on. Or as I said, you can order them without the carpets if you prefer, but I just think they're a really nice addition. Okay, so in the boot of the Model 3, you don't get a mat at all. It's just straight onto the carpet. And this carpet feels great, but as you can see, it really picks up the sort of dander and stuff really easily. I haven't even opened this yet and it's got stuff in it already. So let's get to work on this. So there we go, that's the boot now done. It really goes out right to the back as well. So where you've got a little lump at the end, it's you know, made to fit it, all the contours of the car perfectly. And there's a little loop there, so you can still access this quite easily. Now, lots of these aftermarket car mats, even the premium ones, don't have that. So if you want to open that additional storage, you have to sort of pull the mat up and then grab the tab. So that's a really nice design. Finally, we've got the simplest install of all, which is the trunck. Et voila, all done. And there's one final thing to put in here, and the original mats, which will be going back in the car at the end of its lease. Look at that, it's like they knew I was going to do it. Nice. Now, let me tell you a little secret. I've tried a couple of different brands of car mats before in our Tesla Model Y, and one of those brands was a very, very premium alternative to these. Again, an all-weather floor mat. This is so much better for about half the price in terms of the cleaning. I'm talking about the cleaning and the fit. Just the fact that you've got that large lip on the side. These other ones I used had a lip, but it was much smaller, and stuff did still get down the side eventually, and they were an absolute nightmare to clean. These things are so easy to clean, and the way that carpet repels a lot of the stuff is pretty amazing. I don't know what it's made from, but I'm sure there's some sort of witchcraft involved. Anyway, I don't tell you to get tat on this channel. I only tell you a product's good if I genuinely think it's good, and I genuinely like these mats. Now, as far as compatibility goes, you'll find on the website, the 3W website, that they've got just about every kind of Tesla floor mat going, but they might not have your particular make and model of car. You can obviously tell them, I'd like mats for this make and model of car, and it might bump your make and model up the list a bit. But the fact that they specialise in making perfect fit mats means that, you know, the number of models that are available are going to be a bit slower than with someone that says, oh, well, these will fit in a Ford, because they're basically just universal mats. These are perfect fit, and if you want to protect your carpets underneath, if you want to protect the floors underneath, if you want something that's going to be as easy as possible to clean, it's worth possibly waiting a little bit and seeing if they come out with something for your particular car. But the Tesla range is well and truly covered, and loads of other manufacturers. If you jump onto the website, you can just look at the manufacturer, it'll list all the models, and hopefully there's something to suit you. Now, if you want to get some money off, there's a 20% off link for their website, which is coming up on the screen for you now. And there's also a money off link for Amazon for 3W floor mats. That varies depending on the product you buy, but it could be up to $50 off. So both the codes are on the screen for you now. They're also in the video description with direct links that will take you to each one of the sites. It's a massive thumbs up from me. The fact I've got them in 2 cars probably speaks volumes. There we go. That's enough waffle from me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. There will be another video coming up with this soon, because I always change the wheel trims out on Teslas. Because on Tesla, the standard fit wheel trims, even though some of them look quite good, doesn't actually protect the rim of the wheel. So rather than just, if you curb the car, damaging the wheel trim, you damage the rim as well, which could be quite nasty. So there'll be a video on that coming up soon, and loads of other content with this coming over the next couple of years. Well, I've got it, I guess. Thanks ever so much for watching, folks. I always appreciate your support. please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you want to know how I got this on a 2-year lease for 10 quid, watch the video that's popping up on your screen right now. Thanks again. See you soon. Huge thanks to all my channel members for your continued support. I really do appreciate it.